Hey guys, it's your girl Casey back with the latest gossip on our fave celebs. So, Gigi Hadid has been making headlines lately, and it's not just for her killer runway walks. Apparently, her own mother, Yolanda Hadid, has been controlling her entire life, including her love life.
See you in the darkest corner of the club.
Gigi spilled the tea on how her mom has destroyed her past relationships, and it seems like her siblings aren't immune to her mom's influence either. But wait, there's more juicy details to come. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the hottest celeb gossip.
And so I kind of always knew that was Gigi's destiny, but I never really wanted her to work until...
Yolanda Hadid is a cunning mother with a history of unhealthy connections with her children. This Hollywood mother has drawn criticism for her sly remarks and ongoing micromanagement of her children. For those of you who don't know, Yolanda Hadid, the mother of Gigi and Bella Hadid, is a former model and a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member. The restrictions Yolanda placed on Gigi and Bella as they grew up affected everything from their free time to their lifestyle choices. But many fans now have cause to believe Yolanda is to blame for her kids' bad relationships, which is why. Let's start with Gigi and Zayn Malik, her ex-boyfriend. Rumors of a relationship between the two initially surfaced in November 2015, shortly after the supermodel ended her relationship with Joe Jonas. Gigi and Zayn were seen holding hands as they left Justin Bieber's after-party for the American Music Awards. According to Us Weekly, although they weren't officially boyfriend and girlfriend, they had feelings for one another.
How did y'all meet?
We actually met at a friend's birthday party a few years ago, and then he was in New York to come to the Victoria's Secret show last year, I think, and I'll go to the after party. He wasn't there. And then, later that week, we ended up going on our first date, so.
According to Zayn, they first connected at a Victoria's Secret party. He recognized her from her photo and took her out on a date to Gamma in New York City shortly after. He gushed that she really is smart and she understands how to carry herself and is fairly classy, confident, wears it well, and cool. Right, that sounds like a dream. Well, after a few years of dating and cohabitating, the couple abruptly called it quits for good in November 2021. Yet why? Yolanda's supermodel nose, according to her admirers, is to blame for everything. On October 28, 2021, news of a confrontation between Yolanda and Zayn surfaced when TMZ said that Yolanda had reported Zayn to the police for hitting her. What exactly transpired, though? According to the source who spoke to Hollywood Life, Zayn and Yolanda's argument began when she showed up at their Pennsylvania home to assist him in caring for his daughter, Kai, which he saw as a personal slight. Apparently, Zayn didn't like the idea of Yolanda continually micromanaging and wanted to raise his child in peace. According to sources, Yolanda reportedly entered the house without knocking or even phoning ahead of time, which clearly irritated Zayn. In Zayn's opinion, Yolanda behaved as though the house belonged to her and disregarded his status as Kai's father and as Gigi's boyfriend. In response, they started to fight, but the conflict began earlier than this.
I'm actually just having a good time. Just enjoying that at the minute. Yeah.
Hey man, how did that come about?
Yolanda had already caused a rift between Zayn and Gigi by posting pictures of baby Kai on social media, despite their explicit orders not to do so from Zayn and Gigi. As added by another source, Zayn was frightened when she once pitched a reality show. Zayn considers that to be a nightmare. She would constantly imply that Gigi's career was being hampered by Zayn's unwillingness to play the show business game. Other fans stated that Yolanda was the one who released false information about Zayn and Gigi's alleged breakup in 2018 and Gigi's pregnancy to the media for fame and money, which is why Zayn couldn't stand her. Zayn took to Twitter to explain the situation after hearing about his altercation with Yolanda. In his lengthy message, he hinted that Yolanda had allegedly fed lies about him to the public to damage his reputation by claiming that information about him had been leaked to the press. Surprisingly, several fans sided with Yolanda. One person wrote that they detest having to say this. No one deserves to be shoved, hit, or otherwise touched by another without their consent, regardless of what Yolanda has done in the past. Although Zayn pleaded guilty to all charges, we don't exactly know if he touched Yolanda. Imagine being Gigi, who is on the other side of the planet, and knowing your kid is in the middle of that, not just because of the dispute, but also because we firmly believe that Yolanda drove Gigi to separate from Zayn. We can't help but feel sad for her. Now, you might be wondering, do Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik still have a relationship? According to several rumors, Gigi and Zayn are entirely committed to raising their daughter as a couple and have broken up their love relationship, claims People. Gigi is concentrating on moving on and has been relying on her younger sister Bella. Knowing Yolanda, the exchange most likely went something along the lines of, "Is it me or him?" And it seems it's not only Gigi. It seems like Gigi's brother Anwar is facing the same issue. After becoming friends over music in June 2019, Anwar and Dua Lipa's relationship intensified. A few months later, Dua was spotted looking quite close with Anwar at his birthday celebration. Dua joined the family to the funeral of Anwar's grandmother in the Netherlands, indicating to insiders that the two were unquestionably serious. What transpired then? Yolanda is known for her love of becoming involved in her children's life, but that didn't seem to stop Dua Lipa from remaining, at least not for long. After only a few months, the couple broke up in December. It appears that Dua desires a calm, undisturbed existence, but Yolanda cannot have that because everything she does is significant.
When I started writing that song, it was initially quite a sad song because I came out of a really awful breakup and I just felt like I wasn't good enough, but I didn't want that person to know that I felt like that.
The couple, who was notorious for breaking up, getting back together, and breaking up again, were initially mentioned in the U.S. Sun as being in the midst of a relationship crisis talks by their inner circle. It was revealed that the pair discussed the possibility of ending their relationship because of how difficult their frequent travel and separation is. They look to be having trouble with their relationship, which is going through a crisis. Another individual remarked, "Dua Lipa is a glimmer of hope. She would be a blessing to Anwar and Yolanda if she stayed a member of their family." Contrarily, Dua might fare much better. Some people speculated that Anwar's treatment of Dua stemmed from the way Yolanda reared him. According to him, he doesn't know where the accusations arose about Dua turning up at the VMAs with bruises on her knees, so the rumors are fairly baseless and hopefully incorrect for his sake. People have concluded that he is abusive towards Dua. Focusing on the third sibling, Bella. How did her romance develop, and what is Yolanda's role in all of this? The Weeknd and Bella Hadid initially crossed paths in 2015 at Coachella after catching each other's sight. The couple has split up and reconnected a few times over the years. We won't soon forget the 2017 breakup in which The Weeknd almost abandoned Bella in favor of Selena Gomez before stumbling back to her.
Hey, it's me. I know it's been a while, but I was just thinking about you, and I'm sorry about everything. I miss you.
But given that they announced their separation in 2019, it appears that the relationship is over for real. A source told People that their schedules have been difficult to arrange, so he is concentrating on finishing and promoting his album. But what was really going on behind the scenes? Another insider also mentioned that the couple hadn't spent quality time together in months and that they had been fighting frequently lately. Yolanda was nearly third-wheeling Bella and The Weeknd everywhere they went when they decided to try again. She appeared in photos of the two of them out on dates, and she even crashed Bella's romantic birthday dinner in an Instagram post with a message, "Beautiful conclusion to a perfect day with our birthday girl." The Weeknd certainly appeared irate in the photo. He may have simply wanted to spend at least 1 hour alone with Bella on her birthday, but not under Yolanda's supervision. It worsens though. When Yolanda made an appearance on Watch What Happens to Live with Andy Cohen, she caused a stir by implying that Bella and Drake were dating by acting as though she was unaware that the rapper was throwing her daughter a birthday party.
There are rumors that Bella is dating Drake. Is that true?
Are you kidding? What are we here? This is like... Oh, I didn't know that.
Are they together? Are they together?
I mean, they're friends.
They're friends.
Yes.
Yolanda coyly said yes when Andy Cohen inquired about whether Drake hosted Bella's birthday party. She said, "Well, I didn't know that you were there." When he said, "Were you there?" Yolanda should have ended the rumors immediately rather than stirring up additional controversy for Bella's benefit. What was The Weeknd's reaction to this then? Many speculate that by taking off the bleeding bandages he had been wearing during his After Hours era in the new music video for Save Your Tears, he was making a dig at Yolanda. His face had been severely enlarged and significantly transformed with prosthesis that mimicked extensive plastic surgery. Before understanding that his face was actually a copy of Yolanda's, the public initially believed that he was making fun of Bella. Yolanda has previously been very candid about her overuse of plastic surgery and how it severely affected her looks. It, therefore, makes a lot of sense. Yolanda has always pushed Bella to prioritize her job over other commitments. People started to believe that she may have even convinced Bella to put her job before seeking romance with The Weeknd.
I guess you have to mess up to be able to move forward. This industry, we all need to realize that every single person has their own struggles and their own issues, of who they are, and you can't make people do things that they don't want to do.
Thanks to Yolanda, it appears that the relationship between Abel and Bella ended badly. But what about Anwar? Well, many believe Yolanda is also to blame for her son's breakup with Dua Lipa. Yet some fans claim that Hadid's poisonous qualities played a significant role in their separation. There is a similar denominator across the breakups of Bella, Abel, Gigi, Zayn, and now Anwar and Dua Lipa: Yolanda. She is a serious issue, and I feel awful that Gigi was gaslighted into blindly standing up for her at any cost, even against the father of her child. Some fans even started creating mocking songs, suggesting that the three siblings should collaborate to reveal Yolanda. They think Zayn Malik and Dua Lipa and The Weeknd should release a diss track called Crazy In-Laws. I definitely would want to hear that song. Well, if you think this video is crazy, check out our other videos where we spill some crazy tea. And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Volleyball is a very masculine sport. Modeling is a very feminine thing.
I know.
And that means sometimes we have to give up things that we love to do. You know, you have to make a choice.
Modeling is my job, volleyball is my sport.